Hello. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. It's been a while. I'm in a new apartment. I'm holding this microphone because I don't have anywhere to set it, so we just got this little situation going on. But nonetheless, I am here in my new apartment in Chicago. I've moved, I've graduated college, I've done the things, start my job this month. A lot has been happening and I haven't been making videos in that time because quite honestly it was a very chaotic time for myself and I didn't have the emotional capacity to do any of that, so I didn't. And now I'm feeling fresh, I'm feeling rejuvenated, all of the things, and so I am here to film a video on this day. Obviously, you can see I'm in my new apartment. We've got a little bit of a setup going here. I will definitely be showing you guys my apartment in another video and when I'm vlogging and stuff, because I'm going to be doing more vlogging. I've decided it's gonna happen. Until then, I will just be showing you my bookshelf situation. So these bookshelves are from Wayfair. They're not great quality, I will be honest with you, but I wanted to get bookshelves that were the height of my couch, and the IKEA ones would have gone to about here, so it just wouldn't have been optimal. And all of the nicer bookshelves are like $1,000 if I wanted to get the dimensions that would fit this. So don't look too closely at them. They're not great quality. If you can see, the paneling just looks kind of bad in the back, but I'm hoping if I have books covering it, it's not going to be a big deal. I have 2 boxes full of books, and obviously I have a bunch of random stuff back here. I have no idea how filled these shelves are going to be, so we're going to discover this together. I'm just going to unpack these. I don't know how I'm going to organize these, it's going to be a little chaotic. We're going to work through it. We're going to figure it out. It's going to be amazing and fun and lovely. So let's just get started, right? Okay, so I've taken out all of the books. I will show you. They're sitting right here. I don't think it'll fill up all of my shelves, but then again, I really can't visualize any of this, so I think I'm gonna start with putting some of my favorite books on the top shelves across and just kind of work my way this way. I think I'm just gonna time lapse it, and then, I'll give you updates every so often once I make any progress. So I guess I will see you maybe after I have this top shelf area done. Yeah. So basically all of my books are on the shelves. I have 1 full shelf and then 1 shelf left here, at least the way it's organized right now, which gives me plenty of room to grow my collection, which is good because I really had no gauge of how many books I had. So as you can see, I've turned some of the spines back, which is a little sacrilegious. I know it's a little bit problematic, but I might do a few more just because I'm trying to keep the color palette a little bit more on the neutral side, and I'm annoying like that. I am just that person. I might move this to that shelf over there just so like every shelf has something. I might just try to spread it out over like the top 6, if that makes sense, so the top 2 shelves of each bookshelf, I guess. In terms of organization, this is my classics shelf. This is my nonfiction shelf. This is my Harry Potter and then random business books that quite honestly are ugly. Sorry if the camera's shifted, my SD card got filled. So anyways, I don't remember what I said, but basically I'm gonna like shift this shelf over here, maybe spread it out over the top shelves and turn some spines back. And then, you know, I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour. In the future, I might style the shelves more and shift things around, but as of right now, this is what I'm working with. But this is a little bit more of an informal setup and tour sort of vibe here. So yeah, let's just get on with that and I'll talk to you in a sec. I believe that I am done with my bookshelves. All of the bottom shelves are empty, and I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a tour, I guess. Just show you my organization thought process, that of which is very minimal, and just what it's looking like right now. It's nothing crazy. I would say I have a pretty, at least as it relates to booktube, a pretty average, actually less than average book collection. I don't know why I said it like that, but here we are. I'll show you a little bit of how I styled the top. It's nothing really special. I don't have that much decor, but I think I'll probably just end up decorating it with more books that I buy. So there's that. But yeah, let's just get right into it. And yeah, so right here is my classics shelf. We have some Hemingway right here. This is the portrait of a young man as an artist, or artist as a young man. I forgot how. Portrait of the artist as a young man. Yep. That is the deluxe edition. I really like it. Have tried to read it, haven't completed it once yet, because, you know, James Joyce just is really something. Then we have some random books here. We've got some Barnes & Noble classics. We've got some Penguin classics. We got more Fitzgerald. I don't know why that's not next to my other Fitzgerald stuff, but it's fine. Mrs. Dalloway, it's a really cool edition from the 50s. Originally was $2.95, if you can see. So that's quite cool. Random Shakespeare. This is Sense and Sensibility, the vintage classic deluxe Jane Austen one. I forget what it's called, to be honest. Then this is my nonfiction shelf, mostly consisting of nonfiction and stuff from my Japanese class. So we've got Hiroshima in history and memory. We've got some Okinawan history. I've got Arden Rose's book, Almost Adulting. Icon. We love her. We've got David Sedaris, Me Talk Pretty One Day. I haven't read this one. I just noticed there's a hole in the spine. I got this from Goodwill, so there you go. But I've read Calypso, but haven't read this one yet. Stephen Hawking, Brief Answers to the Big Questions. Really good if you're interested in like science and stuff. I'm not a science person. By that I mean I have not studied science in higher education, but it's something that I still really enjoyed because I'm interested in that kind of stuff. Same goes for The Big Picture. If you're interested in space, definitely recommend. Okay, so now we venture on into the general fiction area. This isn't, I guess, I don't know why Breakfast at Tiffany's is on this shelf. That should probably be on the classic shelf, but whatever. We have some books here. I would say my favorite on this shelf would have to be, how did I forget? Obviously, The Nightingale is probably my number one. Close second would probably be a man called, so there's the American way and then there's the actual way of saying this. I think the actual way of saying this is Uva. I'm really sorry. You know, Frederick Backman is a Swedish author, so let me know. But I've been calling it Ove, but then I've for some reason stumbled upon the movie, and they were saying like Uva or something like that. So maybe A Man Called Uva. But I really liked it regardless. We've got Call Me By Your Name. I actually want to get a different edition for obvious reasons. I've only gotten a third of the way through A Little Life. Honestly, I'm scared. I did read the plot summary on Wikipedia. which is kind of embarrassing, but it's fine. So I know exactly what happens, so maybe I could read it now. I am the type of person that is very sensitive to like dramatic events. Then we have hardcovers basically right here. These are basically all book of the month with the exception of this one. And then I believe I have the Paris Wife somewhere in here. But, you know, the covers on the book of the month books, not even the book of the month books, but just the books that I've chosen are just trash. Like, this is the Star-Crossed Sisters of Tuscany. If you're familiar with the cover, it's disgusting, and I just don't want to advertise that, even though the book was so good. But yeah, there's that. I have this little vase here that I got from Goodwill just to kind of fill up the space, I guess, make it less awkward looking. But yeah, that's this area. So now we have this section, which is kind of a continuation of the general fiction with the exception of this, just because it's a hardback. We have Where the Sidewalk Ends. We have Find Me, which I actually really liked. Some people have mixed reviews on that, but I really liked it. We have Writers and Lovers, The Vanishing Half. I have a little picture right there just to, again, to fill the negative space, I guess. It's a little Monet painting in a little frame. Yeah. So here's probably my least favorite shelf because they're all like the not that cute books. I had them all like turned back, but I felt like it was weird to have one shelf with fully turned back spines, so I flipped a couple over, not many, but a few. So these are Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. I don't have the first Harry Potter. These are all business books. If you didn't know, I majored in finance in college, so. And we have one lonely Game of Thrones, which I tried to read. I went through like a, withdrawal after the finale. The series finale, so I was gonna try to read it, but it was so fresh for me that it kind of was pointless, so I might try to do that eventually, so that's why I still have it. I'm gonna give it a chance. But yeah, there's that shelf, and now let's go to the top of the bookshelf. So this is what the top of the shelf looks like. It's definitely an unofficial way of styling the top, but these are just the books that I wanted to display. The reason why this is out is because I'm just reading it right now. We have The Art of the Blue Bottle Pour Over, and this is a Gertrude Stein anthology, I guess. Paris tour guide book, and then I have this In Paris by Jeanne Damas. I don't know how to, I don't know how to say her last name, I'm sorry. I have this silver tray. This stuff isn't staying in here. It's just like what I had on here and just put it in the tray. This is a sticker from Cheyenne Barton that I like found in one of my boxes when I was unpacking. It's nowhere near Christmas, but it's sitting there and it's maybe it will stay. Who knows? I have this little candle situation. We've got bourbon vanilla going right here. It smells pretty good. I'm not a huge vanilla person, but I actually kind of like it. This plant and this lamp from IKEA, which I love. It's probably going to end up moving because I'm getting other lighting eventually. But yeah, that's the top. That's the overview because these are empty. But yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like. I'm kind of pleased. Honestly, it looks better than I thought it was going to end up looking. So there you go. Okay, so this was the video of me organizing my bookshelves. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. This is probably going to be my new background for videos because why wouldn't I have books in the background of my videos? But yeah, I definitely will be showing more of my apartment and my life here in Chicago. Maybe about my job, probably not about my job because I don't know if anybody cares about that at all. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I definitely am actually going to be making videos more frequently again, like consistently. It was just a really crazy time, so that's why I haven't made a video in so long. But yeah, regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!